Hi everybody, it's Gemma. Welcome back to Pampered Wolf. Today I'm going to be reviewing a brand new mascara from Urban Decay. This is the Lash Freak Mascara and everything about this just intrigues me. The wand looks like something out of a Venus flytrap. This really alien-like green thing here is a picture of what the wand looks like within the mascara. Now we won't be able to see that properly because it'll be covered in mascara by the time we get to it, but this is what it looks like without mascara on it, and I just think it's just extremely alien-like, and I've no idea how this is going to apply mascara, but I'm hoping I will enjoy finding out. If you are new here, hi, my name's Gemma. I'm a fully qualified esthetician and lover of everything beauty, skincare and makeup. I no longer practice in a salon as my full-time job is now YouTube. I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8 PM London time, and I'm also on Instagram if you fancy checking me out over there. It's at Pampered Wolf, all lowercase, no spaces. Let's get this out of the box, do a little bit of bump, and get some on my lashes. Okay, so this is the brand new Urban Decay Lash Freak Mascara. It's in a goldy greeny tube, which isn't unpleasant to look at. I think it's really funky and quite futuristic. This is £21 in the UK. You get 9.5 mils worth of product, and this is supposed to be a volumizing and lengthening mascara in one. Let me show you the wand. Obviously, I showed you on the box earlier on. This is what it's supposed to look like without any mascara on. It's seriously futuristic and just really quite alien-like. Very, very odd. Anyway, this is what it looks like with mascara on. So as you can see, on the left-hand side there are two rows of teeth, they look like. That's what's going to coat your lashes with the mascara. Right on the end, you have a bud-like end with lots of little teeth on the end, which are going to coat your bottom lashes and also define all your lashes and make sure they're all separate. And then right on the back, you have this flat end, which you're supposed to press up against your lashes when they've got mascara on them, which will help to lift and curl the lash. Not quite sure if it's going to work, but we'll see a little later on. So Urban Decay say that the asymmetrical brush will lengthen and lift your lashes and make them look 40% longer. Now 40% is a lot. It's a lot of extra length. So fingers crossed that actually is the case, because this is quite exciting. The formula also creates 23.6 times the amount of volume that your natural lash has. 23.6 times the amount. That's very specific and definitely has my interest. This is also ultra pigmented, it's intensely black, and you can get up to 20 hours worth of wear with this. This is also sweat proof, smudge proof, and flake proof. Now, when you undo the lid, you will really get this quite strong fragrance. This doesn't have a fragrance in here, but it does contain beeswax, and beeswax has that really distinctive smell. You're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. It's going to be one or the other. So I definitely recommend getting a sample before you actually buy this product, because it's definitely a smell that you have to get used to if you don't like it. And I'm not used to putting a mascara on my lashes with a scent to it. So this one is slightly strange to me. Anyway, let's get some of this on. Okay, so recently I've been trying to sort my eyelashes out because they were all growing in different directions and they were quite wavy. One of my subscribers, hi by the way, said, "Gosh, your eyelashes are growing like weeds." And yes, they were. That was just a great way of describing my eyelashes at the time. So I've stopped using my eyelash serum because I've got a feeling that was the reason why. My eyelashes were growing incredibly fast, but they were quite weak. And they were growing and they were all wavy, and it was just a mess. So hopefully this will go on a lot better today than the Hourglass Unlocked mascara that I reviewed the other day, which was a beautiful, beautiful mascara, but it didn't look beautiful on my lashes because my eyelashes were all over the place. So I have plucked some of my eyelashes out, which was not a pleasant experience, and I don't recommend that you do that, but needs must. I can't review a mascara when I've got all wavy eyelashes. It's just not on, and it's just not fair. So I've got the wand and I'm going to take it like this so that the hairs, or the teeth as I like to call them, are pointing upwards. I'm going to go straight into the base of the lash and go up. Now this has got a lot of product on, a lot of product on. Let me take some of that product off because it's just going everywhere. So let's just take some of that off and then see if this goes on a little better. Wow. Okay, so this is definitely coating the lashes. It was slightly uneven at first because, to be quite honest, there was too much on the brush. So definitely one of those ones that you do need to be careful and take off the excess before you go to your eyelashes, which is quite common in some mascaras. So then I'm going to take the end little bud and use those on my outer lashes. That is great. That's a lovely little thing to have. Really, really nice. So I'm just using that just to separate everything now and add a bit of definition. This is one coat. One coat of mascara. That's really quite good. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there for now and move on to the other. So I'm popping that back in the tube and then I'm taking off the excess, just rubbing it on the side of the bottle just to get rid of any excess product. And then again, going into the bottom. So it's still getting a lot of product on some lashes and none on others. But then, a little bit like the NYX On The Rise mascara, which you get clumps of the mascara all over your lashes at first, and then with continuous brushing with the wand, it just coats everything absolutely superbly. This is a bit like that. So on first application, you're a little bit, ooh, and then everything sorts itself out. That looks fantastic. So once again, just using the end, which is my favourite part of this wand. This little bud end with all the little fine hairs on it just helps coating those outer lashes that can be quite cumbersome to coat because you end up getting it all over here. It's just really good. And you can get each individual lash with those. How amazing do they look? They look really good. Now I've not taken as many lashes out on this eye as I have on this eye, which is why this one looks a little bit more sparse than this one. So I have less eyelashes now on this side. Let's just do the bottom lashes before we go in for a second coat of this. So I'm not going to actually get any more on my brush because I like the bottom lashes to look a little bit more natural. This is great. Just using that bud end to just tap the mascara on my lashes, and it's really, really effective. So easy to use, so easy. Looks quite frightening when it first comes out and you think, oh no, just another gimmick, or this is going to be very, very cumbersome to use. It's really not. Really like that. Let's go in for a second coat. So I am going to dip this back in the tube, take it back out, and once again take off the excess. The second coat isn't as easy to apply because the lashes are all quite stiff with product already. And this isn't your normal wand that you can just brush through the lashes. It doesn't really grab the lashes, it sort of pushes the lashes. So because the lashes have already got product on, it's sort of pushing them away rather than applying more product. So that may be an issue for you if you're one of those people that really does like to give your lashes that 2, 3, sometimes even 4 coats. But I do really like that bud end, that if you have the odd lash here and there that just needs a little bit of defining or a little bit extra product, you can go in with that little bud end. They look really, really lovely. These aren't massively even though, and I think it's the brush. So if you go into my lashes and take a little look, there are some with a lot of mascara on and there are some with very little mascara on. Now, I actually like that look, but if you look around about here, there is a couple with hardly any mascara on whatsoever. I like that look because I feel like it's a little more natural, but if you don't like that look, then this wand may be a little bit of a problem for you. So you can go in and just take that bud end and just add a bit more mascara to each one, but maybe it's the way that I've applied it. It is the first time that I'm using this and it is completely different to any other wand that I've ever used. Maybe with a bit more practice I will be so much better at applying this and applying it very, very evenly on the lashes. But on first application, I really like the look of it, but it's not 100% even. Now let's just go onto the back and use the back of the wand, so the top of the wand, the curved part, and we're going to push on the lower part of the upper lash and just make sure that they're completely curled and stood on end. I don't think that's doing anything whatsoever. I think that part of it is just a slight gimmick. But you know, it's in the directions of what to do, so we'll do it and see whether it does anything. I'm not quite sure if it is. But I do like the mascara. I do. I like the formula. I like the brush, although it's not going to suit everybody. I think it's made my lashes look really, really nice, which at the moment is slightly difficult. It's a bit of a challenge. I like it. I especially like the bud end of the wand with all the very fine little hairs on that you can add extra definition and you can do those lower lashes very, very easily, quick and simple. And those outer edge ones, which can be quite cumbersome to do with a normal wand, this is really easy to do. So I really like it. As per usual, I will let everybody know in a pinned comment at the top of the comment section how I've got on with this mascara throughout the day, whether it's remained sweat-proof, smudge-proof, flake-proof, because I think that will be quite telling. Because my lashes are quite long, they do tend to hit my upper lids, and if I'm quite hot throughout the day, that has been known to transfer and leave little mascara lines and little smudges on my eyelids. So if that happens with this one, I will let you know. Really hope you've enjoyed this review. Hope it's helped you out in some way. Hope to see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.